Welcome to the Paperback Warrior channel. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm ranking my reads from the month of May 2025. These are books that I read and reviewed on the paperbackwarrior.com blog. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and take a moment to like this video. My top reads kicks off with number 7. It's Justin Perry the Assassin, book number 2. The book was published by Pinnacle in 1983 and was written by George Harold Bennett using the name John D. Revere. This book is legendary fiction for all the wrong reasons. This could be one of the worst books I've ever read, and it's proudly displayed in the Paperback Warrior Hall of Shame. A really dumb assassin for the CIA is assigned a mission to stop a terrorist organization from destroying the planet Venus with a missile. He's also to stop the Vatican from exploding under 5,000 pounds of TNT. To accomplish this feat, he uses a .38 revolver that's got a safety on it and a suppressor. The hero spends most of the book banging an old flame and reminiscing about the time he had to wear a duck costume as a child. This book is awful. Again, it's Justin Perry the Assassin, number 2, Vatican Kill. My number 6 pick didn't fare much better, but at least it isn't as bad as Justin Perry. My 6th spot goes to Lou Cameron's Before It's Too Late. It was published by Fawcett Gold Medal in 1970 and stars an unlikely hero named Warren returning to his small hometown to work at a collection agency. He ends up getting suspected of a murder and he submerges himself into an investigation. The book is written well by Cameron, but it's got a disjointed plot and some really kooky solutions. I've got no idea what the book's actually about because the plot is just so convoluted. Also, this might be the dirtiest Fawcett Gold Medal crime noir I've ever read. Again, this is Before It's Too Late by Lou Cameron. My 5th best read of May was the sleaze novel Bed of Fear. It was originally published by Stanley Library in 1959 and now exists in a brand new edition thanks to Cutting Edge Books. The author is Doug Duperrault, and it stars 20-something Jane Martin working diligently as a secretary for the fictional TV station KLKS. In an effort to work her way through the corporate shuffle, she's got to handle the workforce skirt chasers that consistently attempt to bed her down. At home, she's left unsatisfied and unfulfilled by her domineering husband Dan, who's a drunk louse that serves as a placid lover. Bed of Fear is a mattress romp as Jane is led to different beds by the various men in her life. It's a brisk and entertaining read as the main character determines the value of her life and body. I really enjoyed it. Again, it's Bed of Fear by Doug Duperrault. Landing in the 4th spot is Hardcore number 2, Beirut Contract. This was published by Jove in 1987 and written by Chris Lauder and William Fieldhouse as Chuck Bainbridge. In this one, the team is in Lebanon to free the daughter of a publishing executive. There's lots of firefights and action, but the reader goes on several intelligence retrievals to find the whereabouts of the missing girl, which were really entertaining. I love how this series works the team in with the U.S. government. I like the synergy between these mercenaries and the U.S. military. Again, this is Hardcore number 2, Beirut Contract. Coming in at number 3 is Dirty Harry number 4, The Mexico Kill. The name on the cover is Dane Hartman, but this was really authors Leslie Allen Horvitz and Rick Myers. The book was published in 1982 by Warner Books in the U.S. In this novel, readers experience the adventures of fictional San Francisco police officer Harry Callahan in a different setting, that of a boat captain in the Pacific Ocean. Harry accepts an off-duty job helping his friend with a stolen fishing trawler. The job gets Harry into hot water chasing down drug smugglers that tie to a pending investigation by Harry's superiors. I really enjoyed a couple of these installments, and this novel is one of the better Dirty Harry books I've read. It's got lots of action, a nautical adventure feel, and, of course, the strong lead character. Again, this is Dirty Harry number 4, The Mexico Kill. My second favorite read of May was the 12th issue of Men's Adventure Quarterly. This issue is a special Private Eye edition featuring stories from men's action-adventure magazines that focus on private detectives. The issue features many Private Eye heroes that appeared in paperback series titles like Johnny Liddell, Ed Noon, Honey West, and even Sherlock Holmes. Additionally, there's an article about detectives in Western fiction written by James Reasoner, an article on futuristic private eyes by John Harrison, and tons of amazing eye-popping artwork by the likes of Mort Kunstler, Rudy Nappy, and Frank Solstice, just to name a few. This is another high-quality issue, like all of the Men's Adventure Quarterly magazines thus far. Again, this one is Men's Adventure Quarterly number 12, and it's out now. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Take a moment to drop a comment, like the video, subscribe, or Read more reviews over at paperbackwarrior.com. My favorite read of May 2025 was the third installment of John Messman's The Revenger series. The book is titled Vendetta Contract, and it's out now on Brash Books. Vendetta Contract, originally published in 1973, once again stars Ben Martin, a Vietnam War veteran that suffered the murder of his wife and son by the mob. In this book, Ben is trying to put all that behind him by working as a painter in a small town just south of Indianapolis. But he gets dragged back into the violence when his girlfriend's brother goes on the run from the syndicate. Ben is all tied into it, and eventually the mafia puts a hit on Ben. But this isn't any routine hit. Instead, they've employed an outside assassin, a notorious sex fiend named Corbett. So Corbett goes gunning for Ben and chases him across the country through cities like Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Vendetta Contract isn't just the best installment of the Revenger series. This could be one of the finest men's action-adventure paperbacks I've read. Messman's high-octane style delivers a mesmerizing cat-and-mouse chase. Messman's writing provides thoughtful perspectives from both Ben and Corbett, including a sleazy foray into some really dark sexual places that only the 1970s could produce. Again, this is The Revenger number 3, Vendetta Contract by John Messman, out now through Brash Books in a new edition in both physical and digital editions. And that wraps up my ranking for the month of May. Stay tuned for 3 to 4 book reviews weekly on paperbackwarrior.com. There's video shorts almost every day on YouTube, and there's 2 new podcast episodes monthly. You can follow along on Facebook, X, Twitter, and Instagram. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.